interesting. Mfethu ba mmotsitse ka heading at Tito yo inamela prior. We are torn. Well, not. I mean, let me just say the football fraternity is torn when it comes to whether or not Tito is doing well by Huinamela or not.
Is doing well.
Is
he breaking the rules? Is this against the law?
Is he representing us well as a nation? When it comes to football. And he gave some interesting answers, man. He mentioned how it's very tactical. Okay, first of all, all the players, allowed to express themselves within a certain structure. Yeah. And because of that, what Tito does is actually part of the structure. Like sometimes we need to free a man or two, and Tito is the one who's tasked with drawing out the opposition. And Huinamela is not just him thinking good boom, it's actually part of the tactic. So I found it, I mean, I long said it's very clear Tito has free reign right now. But I think for me it was interesting to find out
from a horse's mouth.
Yeah, from a horse's mouth, from a change room tactical point of view, or it's actually part of the instructions of the coach.
Okay, can I don't know if I might be, overdoing it as I usually do, but I just wanted to give a little bit of context, né? And I'll give that context now. Tito, the first couple of times he did it, right? Oh, yeah. Silence the haters. And then, it's all good and well when he does it when you're winning, right? And when you would like something like that. I don't remember which game and when it was, but there was one time where he did it and I felt like, whoa, now that's out of line there, Tito, And then, so basically, I think the more I thought about it, obviously, I saw it depends what's happening in the match. Where are my anxiety levels? You don't want that thing to happen or to see that thing happening when your anxiety levels and your high blood pressure is too high. Yeah. So, for me, as a person who actually likes it, there's times where I don't like it. So, maybe I'll also ask Tito, but what I'm trying to get across here is that this will provide an answer for people like me, people like you that have been speculating, and it will also provide an answer for the people who are on the other side of the spectrum to say, I don't want to ever see that on the football field. Yeah. So when I thought we went up, what is your Tito nameling its journey been like?
Look, I think I echo what you are saying, KP. Correct. Look, there are some times where I don't want Tito in that. I remember a game where it was against Cape Town City. Tito switched with Hot. Otto came into the midfield. Tito was out at left back. And then you saw how Cape Town City were playing. So now, I don't want Tito in that position. I defend the right wing. I am Cape Town City. In that sense, I don't want him. But in a sense, to get continuity in the team, to get the team flowing, Tito is a very big part of that. And once we get going, you want him to express himself as much as he can, because he's a very, very talented player. So I think I can take it, but with a pinch of salt.
Okay, Mr. Coach. Just summarize why it's done and when it's done.
Then I'll give my opinion afterwards. Look, it's done when we're trying to free up some space or a man. He's kind of used to draw out, an opponent. So
in the build-up phase.
In the build-up phase. So similarly, Sipo change sometimes as a supporters, especially go stadium, when we're a goal down or when we're even level but we're chasing a goal, we'll be screaming when he's delaying who release a ball or trying to get the counter going, and it's because we want somebody to come attack him first. before he can release the ball. Well, tactically, not second we change room, but like it's because that's what we're going
our
for as a club.
According to Mabasa, it is actually one of our tactics.
Exactly. So Tito, the way I see Tito, and because I've seen Tito call it a 7 out of 10 times it works out. I've noticed, but there's those 3 times it's going to happen and it won't look good. So not every time
it will look out of place. It'll look out of place.
He won't always get away with it. I've come to make peace with it.
Get away with it in what sense?
Sometimes he invites pressure and you can't get out of that pressure he invites.
As in somebody has to come save him fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes we Namela look. Sometimes, like for example, we play with a very high press, Anker. So sometimes Tito is forced to come fetch the ball from our defense, even in that high press. So you'll find that in the middle of the park, Tito is now wide Namela, and if he slips or if the guy or Magang is actually coming at high pressure, whatever the case may be, if he loses the ball there, that guy is 1 or 2 passes away from causing serious trouble. Yeah, so
hey, to one of our fates, sorry to interrupt the video. Just wanted to let you guys know that we're opening the Bucs Chat live show to the community. Yes, we want you to join us live as one of the guests on the show and have your say. So if you want to be a part of that, just join the WhatsApp group. Link will be in the description down below. Danko.
But sometimes Tito has to come back there where there's a little bit of space to free up the next phase of play. So,
and the space is not always going to, it's a catch-22 when it's a low block.
It is. It's a catch-22, but like I'm saying, I've come to make peace and I look at it as a numbers game. And for me, like I'm saying, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, he gets away with it, I can go to sleep at night.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. For a move like that, you gotta get it right about around 9 out of 10 times. I must only see you screw up once.
Sure.
I look at it like a different any other passage of play.
So lapin.
I look at it like any other passage of play, like a cross, bro. The cross, if you think about a Dion Hoto random moment where he's crossing, those aren't even 6 out of 10. Those Dion Hoto crosses like a 4.5, 4 out of 10 type of situation, and we live with it. So,
but the problem with that, the margin for error for a cross, it's okay if you don't get it right. You don't get it right. If you get it right, then it's a goal.
What's the goal? Yeah.
But with 50 days, it's like if we get it wrong, we concede a goal. We might draw the game, we might lose the game, and then. But if he does it right, we win the game. The margin for error at Tito, it's very high, and with Sundowns being Sundowns, the margin for error is very little. We can't, like KB said, we must be 9 out of 10 instead of 7.
That's true. No, to be honest, that's actually a valid point. Like, because you're not mistake yet, Tito, especially when he does it deep in our half, him getting it wrong or the opposition marking aggressively enough to win the ball could mean a goal. And I think maybe, honestly, the way I see it, I think he'll improve on it, even as a team. I think the measures around where he does it and where he does it probably should improve. Like for example, actually, Namela, you kind of want nice cover for it in case, apart from the case so that when the pressure comes along, he has someone to play play the ball to very quickly to get out of the press type of thing. So I think obviously we can still improve on that type of thing. But like I'm saying, man, I get why it's necessary.
Yeah. And also, I think in a team that is a top team.
Sure.
Unfortunately, the only reference is Sundowns, even though I don't like them.
I don't think it will be a selfish. Okay,
okay, yeah, because they always beat us one. But you see, in a top team, there's always that one player who Namelang. You give them that freedom, because when we have to win the game, they'll come up with a game winning action so that we can be able to win the game 1-0. Like Sundowns, the reference to José Riveiro.
Obviously he's a lot
more. Not like that, yeah.
Yeah,
not like that.
Not like that, definitely. But you need that you need that one type of player like Tito and Namelang, and that the coach gives him confidence for it. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, it's very important. And the Limfuki Mona, he kind of has that license as well. And
yeah, he does.
It's necessary. It's necessary.
It is, yeah. We need the players to play without fear. Because if we are playing with the fear of losing, we'll never play to win.
Yeah, true that. And I feel like that's why Jose was the man who we are seeing brought us back to the stadium.
True.
As a Pirates. Yeah, because he actually realized, must that's their strength. Don't kill their strength. And I think Jose is the kind of person that can just sit back and watch. And what he's seeing right now, he's not taking it in isolation. So I think he made a connection between fans being in the stadium, which is an advantage at 12-man / home ground advantage, which is an advantage for him in his job for the next contract, which is, many advantages. Having the fans on your side and playing the football that the fans want can only be positive. Can only be positive until the fans change their mind. So, when it comes to, I think, it opens up that can of worms when you think of playing with freedom and Buccaneers. Because one thing that we need to win a league in a Champions League, so we can speak our minds.
The majors.
Because we're going to need to address the fact that we are staying neck and neck with these Pretorians, and we are spending a fraction of the Zaga. But let's leave it. Let's leave.